And thank you for watching and coming back to this session. Who wants to do the recap? Who remembers what we did?
I do. If you want me to, I can.
Okay.
All right. Well, last time on 3 bar owners and the singular barmaid.
Sang it right.
Never. We had recently had an explosion at in front of the bar. And then we kind of speed ran chasing him, hopped through a window, still skipping what I assume is a good bit of the adventure. Found what was her name? Olgrund? It was some lady. She's in our notes. Give me one sec. Yala. We had discovered Yala and her bodyguard, Harabaz, under attack, being defended by their city guard. We lied to them pretty blatantly, saying that we were at the Harpers and that they sent us to help. They did not. And then, obviously, we helped them escape. Some of us ran for our lives. Others died for the cause. Didn't die, but got knocked unconscious for the cause. And then we were interrogated by the police. Did a little bit more lying, or stretching of the truth. And then and now we rest. And now we wait for the police to come knocking at our door to interrogate us further. And I believe that's where we last left off.
That is pretty close to the end of things. We actually ended with Thalys receiving a flying snake with a message.
Right, something about a graveyard, if I'm not mistaken.
I'd love to help in that regard in recollecting, but unfortunately I do not recall the contents of that note.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, you received an... Oh, actually, I have my notes. Let me give you 1 second. Also, my notes are written like my characters, so it just sounds like gibberish half the dang time.
It is posted in the server.
For some reason, I can't drop you a host, man.
Weird.
Yeah, it says it's not finding your channel.
Growhund. I'd like to know more about what happened to Growhund. If you can spare the time, meet me at the Agarian statue in the City of the Dead at high sun tomorrow. You'll be paid generously for your time and trouble. Istrid Horn. And then, did we roll to see if we knew who the heck Istrid was?
I don't know if you did.
I would like to roll history to see if I know who Istrid is.
Okay.
Anyone else would like to come and also roll, feel free. I would recommend Thalys rolls history.
All right. Coming up, history roll.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Damn.
That's why I recommended him. Also, I thought it would have been higher, but that's besides.
Wait, what did you get?
Got a 21.
That's a sexy roll.
What?
It's
Thank
very
you.
cute.
All right, let me look over this real quick here and see what I can give you based on your guys' knowledge.
Knowledge.
You do know that Istrid is a shield dwarf. She generally works out of the dock ward. She is... she likes having others indebted to her. She generally has a few bodyguards around.
Indebted?
Yeah.
Yes.
She likes being owed. And that's kind of about the most you know. You sort of expect that she has connections to the Zentarium, and...
Can I ask, is she a human?
She is a shield dwarf.
She's a dwarf, shield dwarf.
Oh, thank you.
She's a what?
She's a dwarf.
A dwarf.
Sweet.
Okay.
Well,
should we all come to a discussion on if we should go meet this person?
I think we should.
I mean, we got nothing else better to do.
And I think that they could also help with alleviating some of this pressure off of us in return for knowledge.
Knowledge and favors.
Let us seek her out.
Wait, but
Real quick,
before we do that,
uh,
we should probably hit up the potion spot.
I mean, if you have
Wise decision.
that's not terrible, but I'm trying to hold out on my gold
Look,
just in case.
I think everybody should get at least some type of potion.
Right,
Well,
we almost all died last time. Well, I almost died.
I
Two
almost
of you
died
died.
because, some asshole decided to bring like 3 of those guards towards me and you.
Damn shame. I wonder who it could have been.
I don't know, some chicken shit.
Probably. Well, yeah. Love is going to pause for a moment. He's gonna sit there and ponder for a sec, and he's gonna go. I don't quite know what the going rate for potions is, but I think I'm gonna hold on to mine for a moment, just to make sure, because we might be able to buy our way out of some of this mess, and I'd rather buy our way out than owe our way out, even though that might be more of what Ishtred's hoping for.
Don't you guys have some like influence with other people and stuff like that you can use?
Probably not enough. Especially for fucking with nobles.
Some's better than nothing. I mean,
We have that.
You could
but
always
getting
lie
more
your
is
way.
better.
Yeah. But I mean, you can always use it as like a backing on a lie. Not a, by the way, just say.
No, I get you.
Okay then. So how else is this morning handled? It's
Did you
relatively
add those
dead as
gems
things
to my
go.
inventory as a heads up?
What's in your
Andrew?
inventory?
The gems.
Yes, you guys found gems somewhere.
Yeah, well, because it was off the corpse. I looted it, and it was like 3 gems or some shit.
Right. To add that to your inventory.
Please do. I didn't remember how many. I think it was like 200 gold's worth of gems or 300 worth. I don't remember.
Hold on, let me scroll up through a bunch of crap real quick. Oh, look, all this stuff that you guys skipped.
Oh, man.
Only we didn't. We didn't go. We can climb up there, couldn't we? And then we did.
Oh no,
Dirty
stuff that was
D&D
before
mag-
that you skipped.
Oh.
The haunted book.
5 100 GP gemstones.
5 100 GP. Okay, so I have 500 extra gold. Okay.
Yes.
All right,
Or
I'll add those.
approximately
Thank
in
you.
gems that you could attempt to sell.
Yes.
I just noticed, like, none of us actually have any, like, magical weapons, any plus weapons, or anything like that.
What
Just
do you need that
basic
for?
gear.
Who need weapons when I got these? Now flex my fist.
That's
I knew
embarrassing.
to say that.
My fist glows a little bit.
My 50
Nah, I
goals.
just noticed that though. It's like we're basic, dude.
You are basic.
We're generic guys, dude. We're just having a time.
Any other one? Come on, open up. I have handouts I need to show people.
Oh, anyway.
Having.
And so, anyways, these two gentlemen enter the establishment.
Establishment. That name sounds familiar. What I have his name in my notes. I don't know why.
He spoke with you guys before. He is with the Watchful Order of Magicists and Protectors.
Oh, right. He's the one that wanted us to.
He is a human. He did ask you about joining before, and he is accompanied by this man.
Saith Cromley.
And then,
Looks
of course,
sad.
yeah, while standing there, he just kind of speaks up. I didn't really get a chance to talk to you gentlemen when we were at the manor yesterday. It seems that there was a rather large explosion outside your home.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes.
There indeed was.
Am I to assume that that is the reason that you made your way on over to Gralhoun Manor? Seth just kind of like moves over here and sits down on this stool. Oh, come on, Barnabas. You know they were there.
Who wouldn't know? I'm lost.
Barnabas
We're getting
Glasgow.
interrogated, I assume. Oh, okay.
Interrogated. I'm just trying to figure out more about why exactly you gentlemen were there and what was happening as to why this manor was full of the Black Network.
Well, they
They was
not
thirsty.
necessarily.
Why would you ask us to explain the actions of these men?
Ooh, I
mean,
like that.
You were there, you were fighting, and Yala tells me that you were there on behalf of the Harpers? I wasn't aware that the Harpers were getting involved in the affairs of the Zentarium.
Are you gentlemen here to seek our patronage as a bar guest? I'd be happy to get you a drink.
No, I mean, I guess there is always time for an ale as he moves up to the seat there. And Seth just kind of makes his way to the other side of the bar. So yeah, as Barnabas was saying, like what were you doing there, or what did you notice? There were, how many of them did we see? Five? Yeah, there were 5 of these thugs.
Sounds about right.
Okay.
They weren't really
I'm gonna
well
hand both
equipped
those
either.
guys drinks, and I'm gonna say, on the house.
Oh,
First
well,
one's
thank you.
free.
So then, I mean, that gate was locked. How did you gentlemen get in there, and what exactly happened after that? Just give me a rundown of the events that led you there. Let's start with the fireball outside the bar here.
Well,
Are you implying that we casted fireballs? Does any one of us look like sorcerers to you?
He points to Fats, that one.
That's a-
that one.
I can't-
Point
I
out
would
the
look at
other.
those. You're gonna tell me a sorcerer is gonna use fists?
No, but while his fists do look
Then
bloody,
you just
he
answered your own
does
questions.
have a spellbook there at his hip.
He's got
And
a few of those. He's not
And
a.
I'm also registered.
I'm gonna be honest with you, gentlemen. Those are more decoration than anything. He just kind of collects those.
I'm not gonna. Well, whether he has a book or not doesn't mean it's an actual spell book. I mean, he could just be reading to learn. Number
For all
two,
you know, these gentlemen have
you
detect
just looked
magic
at
on
his
your soul.
fists. His fists are bloody, and they have seen some war-renowned fights. So that answers your question that he's not a sorcerer, that he's a melee combat for close range. I would never see a sorcerer or a wizard to walk up and to do close range combat.
Seth speaks up from the side of you. Oh, now hold on, gentlemen. We're not blaming you guys of anything, really. We're just trying to figure out what happened. I mean, that's our duty. Working.
Well, you're
with the
saying you're
watch.
not blaming, but of course
let
this
me,
fellow over here on this side just completely...
Well, then, what's your guys' relationship with the whole thing, anyways? Why are you here asking us for anything?
You
Are you with the
on this-
magistrates? Are you with the city guard? Who are you with?
Blastman turns around to face you. I mean, I represent the Watchful Order of Magicists, and we are involved in this matter. We are just running some investigations to find out what exactly was happening and why those men were in Gralhoun Manor. Why there
Then I'll
are
make it
so many
simple.
dead, and what happened. What happened
I'll make it
here?
simple.
Magic was set off
I'll
in
do-
front of your establishment. There are
I'll make it as
4
simple
dead
as I
people,
can.
and we need to figure out how this happened.
From what I can, what I remembered, So I believe some of them that were caught in the fireball were of an alternate gang. I think they were carrying something or some kind of note. And then whoever casted it, or members of whoever casted it, snatched, looted the corpse, dashed into the sewers, and for lack of a better term, a greater power dictated me to follow. And so thus I did.
A greater power. Any one of them in particular, or?
Well, not that I can recall, but not all patrons decide names.
Let's see.
At that time, I'd like for Thalos to speak up and say, I appreciate you gentlemen coming in. We do have an obligation we have to fulfill coming up shortly. While I'd love to be of further assistance to you, I must ask you allow us to attend to our affairs.
And we'll be happy to do so. But one more thing. Can I ask how you know Dalakar? Or how you are affiliated with Erstal Floxen?
Erstal Floxen or Dalakar?
No, you may not ask.
Mm-hmm.
Who? I don't have any notes on those two. Can I roll history to see if those names sound familiar to me?
Sure.
Flag. 15.
Wow.
Dalakar, you don't know, but you have heard of Erstal before, and he does have connections to the Black Network as well.
Look, unless those two names are versions of ale, we don't know shit about those two names. I'm just saying we own a bar.
Yeah,
you see the ale in front of you, that's all we know.
Yeah, to be honest, those gentlemen's names don't ring a bell to me, or I don't assume any of us, since I've been with these gentlemen for quite some time now.
What do you mean, gentlemen? We own a bar. They could have been ale.
We own a bar?
I believe it.
Yeah, we own a bar, Burai! He's gonna
Look, let's put it this way. If you guys want me to do actual persuasions for you, I suggest you let me talk. And I just defended your ass for being profiled over there, Mr. Monk.
You were profiled pretty harshly.
Yeah, but I'm also registered.
Yeah, I think
That is true.
At least, I think I'm supposed to get registered too. But like,
Hold on, that is true. And at the point of that, if that was something that should have been come up, because I totally forgot all about that. That's my bad. That you were actually one of the only people that are registered.
And I said something when you started defending me.
Yeah,
but,
yeah. That was my bad.
But you was on the ball, so why not stop?
That was my bad. That was my bad. Because I don't like being profiled. And as
I don't like being profiled.
Well, here's the thing. As the only two Dragonborns sitting in this bar, kind of just defending that right now. Races stick together.
That's
whoa.
Oh, wait, whoa. I mean, anyways, we don't all you gentlemen need? Because
we don't do that here.
I don't think we can answer that question any further.
Like I said, most of those are names of ale. We don't know shit.
Yeah, exactly what Burai said. For the most part, I don't know who those gentlemen are.
This place is called Three Dudes in a Bar.
I have an idea of who one of them is, but I don't have any relationship to them.
But gentlemen, as my friend Thai said, we have some prior games to attend. And I kind of point them towards the door.
All right.
Please.
All right. We'll let you men get along your way.
Well, thank you, gentlemen.
Gets up to leave, and Seth follows slowly behind him. He's like, yeah, also, I don't know if you guys saw anything while you were there, but Lady Gralhund is fervently looking for her necklace of fireballs. I guess it's a family heirloom.
I
don't know anything about balls, man. Like I said, I don't know anything about ale.
All right. Okay. And he then steps out the door, and they make their way along the alley.
Yeah.
Necklace of fireballs? Did you steal
That sounds-
something?
Nope, I didn't get a chance to steal something.
He has a
Love.
pair of shoes that he sniffs on occasion.
Fuck you. There was more in that chest, you asshole. I swear.
That you didn't find. That you didn't find.
I was about to, but you started a war in that room.
I'll address the three of you and say that I expect those two to be trouble later on for us.
It could be better.
Especially
more
because they're
beneficial.
already guessing that we're the ones right off the bat causing the fireball incident outside. That doesn't
Yeah.
play right.
They assumed we were with the black and the what are they?
In
they
so
call it?
many words, they were already
Intel.
accusing, not making an assumption.
They knew we was there.
May I ask,
Well,
do you
that's
fellows
because they've.
think we should follow them instead of go meet up with Istrid?
No, let's go meet
No.
up with Istrid.
Okay.
That would probably put us in greater harm's way.
Also, do we need to conduct any repairs on our tavern? Is it blown to bits in any
Dude,
I
areas?
assume
Well,
for the most part, the tavern would be
after
handled by the
roll?
guild.
No, the tavern
Oh.
is fine. There was no damage to it. However, there are things being done for the outside. Very slowly, of course, they'll be done because it is winter, but
Well, you know what? If we can get Love to get his ghost friend in here to like spruce up the bar a bit and like fix it while we're gone, that'd be awesome.
I don't know what you're talking about. And
Like, I mean-
Love's gonna go, well, I'm gonna be off to the city of the dead. Anyone all aboard? And he's just gonna start walking.
City of the Dead and that guy, that doesn't sound.
I will also walk out with Love, and as soon as I get outside, I'm gonna go to horse form.
Oh, damn, we could have told him about that. Ooh, that could have given us favor. Fuck, I'm stupid.
I don't
We
know.
could have told him about Istrid.
Well, here's the thing. I don't know anything about that stuff, so when it comes up to that, I'm leaving it up to you guys because, like, you guys had all that influence before I even joined up to the party. So,
Oh, God damn it. Oh, all right. I'm gonna turn to all of them really quickly and go. I just thought of it. They're obviously looking for intel on the Black Hand, and we know that their city's faction is of benefit to the city and to the city guard. We do now have someone from the Black, or what do they call that? Like the Black Network is what they're called, right? The Black Network.
that is one of their names, yeah.
We do have someone from the Black Network now trying to get intel from us. We could notify those gentlemen about it in hopes to gain some favor with the town, and also, some more favor with more reputable groups.
All right. So let's take care of this, and then we'll meet up with them.
All right, that's what's interesting you. Sounds good to me. I would like to cast, or can I ritual cast real quick?
Sure. It'll take you guys 10 minutes.
Yep. Where is it at? Where is my
Or it depends.
find familiar?
I believe Find Familiar takes an hour.
Yeah, 1 hour casting time.
what do you need a familiar for?
Well, as part of a warlock at level 3, I finally got my pact boon, and I chose Pact of Chain. So now I'm going to summon a disgusting little vermin. What was it? It's like
That must be different for the warlock class you chose then, because I didn't
I
see
don't-
that.
what is it? I gotta find it real quick. It's always a pain in the ass to find the creature.
Is it
it's
because
not
I
an
went
am-
Hexblade?
I don't think so. I think you still got to choose what you wanted. Or no, I think Hexblade is your. Did you choose Pact of Blade?
Oh yeah.
That's why I chose Pact of Chain.
Yeah,
Just because I
went
just
back
now
to-
hit level 3.
I went back to Blade because of the Hexblade's curse and all that other stuff. It worked out better.
Where is?
Images are in here somewhere.
I know I sent you a DM, Andrew, of the token itself.
There it is.
Yep. And then I was supposed to be summoning a imp.
What level is it that Eldritch Blast becomes 2 beams? Isn't that like 5?
5th, I think.
Yeah, so what you're gonna see in the Discord is what I'm summoning, basically.
Why does it look like a dick?
It's a polyp, is what it is. It's a
A
polyp.
what?
A polyp from Lovecraft. They're like floating pieces of bile.
Whatever floats your boat there, buddy.
I'm trying to find is it in Troll's Alley?
No, we're going here.
That's in general. In general, BS.
In the Discord.
Oh, what are you looking for?
Whatever whatever.
Oh, general,
general.
the very first chat.
Okay.
Depends on what you're looking for. But I guess while he is taking an hour to cast Find Familiar, you could most certainly make your way over to...
Yeah, you guys could go buy things at the Potion Emporium.
Oh my god, you know what that thing reminds me of? Sorry to get off track, but have you ever seen the MIB cartoon?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a great cartoon.
Yeah, you know the episode where Will Smith's character Jay ends up getting like that little fucking thing attached to his body that's an alien?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
It's like that looks exactly like it.
That's what he's basically going to be kind of using it as. It's just going to hover behind him invisible.
That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's basically an imp. I'm using imp stats. That's just its flavor.
I mean,
appearance.
too bad you didn't take the spell summon familiar, or not familiar, but yeah, is it summon familiar or summon creature or something like that? That basically summons a little demon imp instead.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah.
Well, I
okay,
mean,
okay.
yeah, this one's a familiar versus like conjure beast or whatever.
Yeah,
Or
this is
summon
it's a
lesser
tiny
demon.
fiend, a devil shape
yeah.
changer.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'm doing right now.
Other stuff I failed to do within the last 2 weeks. Okay. And so then for the rest of you, did you want to use a portion of this hour to go purchase potions from Fala or?
Yes.
Okay. It's still fairly early in the day, but Fala is in the shop, tending to some of the flowers and whatnot that are on the ground floor area. She looks upon things. I mean, more specifically, having spent time in Troll Skull Alley, Fala is a they them, which the book explicitly says. But the body is female. Welcome. What can I help you with today?
I'm looking for some potions and maybe a spell.
Potions I can help you with, but the spell, that's something you'll probably make your way down to Bookworm's Treasure for.
Okay. Well, let me get 1 potion of healing.
Greater or just the usual kind?
Are they the same price?
No.
No.
Regular healing. Just
The potion of healing?
yes.
Okay, just a second. Tells me something here.
If you look in your bag and stuff like that for like equipment and stuff to add, it only shows potion of greater healing. There's no actual like lower potion, is there?
It's not
On the
listed under
list.
potions for some stupid reason.
Yeah, it's all.
It's
No, I mean,
under
she doesn't sell
adventuring
it.
equipment because it's in a different part of the PHB.
Yeah.
It's weird like that. Well, that'll be 50 gold pieces, and I only have the one in stock right now.
Sweet, I'll take it.
However, I do have the much larger potion of greater healing for 250 gold pieces.
No thanks.
If you're sure.
How much is potion of healing?
She only had the one, or they only had the one, but it's 50 GP.
50. How much is the greater healing?
250.
Would she accept any items I have in my equipment in trade to make up for the difference if I had half that amount of gold?
Depends on what you're offering.
Like all of it until I get to that amount? What do I need to offer? Can I give her my holy water flask and
It should say the GP of the gold quality or gold cost of the item in your inventory.
oh, I see. Okay. All right. So in that case, okay, I'll come back to me. I'm going to have to add some things up.
Oh, okay.
Wait, no, actually, no, I don't have enough. Even if I get rid of everything, yeah, I wouldn't have enough. Never mind. Thank you. Anyway,
Just get a potion of healing.
She's
Well,
out of them.
she
She
only
bought
had
the
the
only one.
Yeah,
But-
she only had
there is another one, but it's too expensive.
It's
So don't be smart. Be smart.
It's difficult at times when it comes to
That is
spending and
definitely
saving
contributing
money.
to, yes.
All right, I want to thank her kindly for her service and time, and
Thank-
bid her nice day.
And you said the spell salesman is down the street?
Yeah, Vishal is just down that way, pointing off to the western side of the alley.
What do you have, love? Or not love, but Thalos.
Say again.
How much money do you have on you?
110
That
GP.
building.
Shit. And it's 250, right?
Yeah, I can sell my alchemist supplies for 50 gold points.
All right, I have 116. I can give you all that.
Well, does the greater health potion contain more than one charge?
Nope.
No,
Just heals
it
a
just
lot more.
gives you more health. Yeah, it gives you more health
it
back.
feels fat.
Well, what do you guys think? I mean, should we keep some of our gold, and because then we'd both be depleted.
Well,
Yeah.
Honestly, like, I'm thinking because of the way last round went, you ran out of spells. I got hit pretty fucking hard. Love ran away.
Yeah.
But they all kind of like fucking bounce to you. So I'm just trying to think of what's going to keep you up because you have more spells than I do. Because at some point my spells are just melee, so I'll end up going up close range.
A greater potion of healing heals 4d4 plus 4.
Yeah. See, if I gave you my 116, that'll put you at 226. Love, if you can make up the difference.
I could just buy it outright.
How much money do you got? Holy shit.
I mean, I've saved up, so I have around 300 gold in my personal account, and then I have another 500 from the gems.
Well, if we can get Fats, or not Fats, but if we can get Dallas the greater healing, I think that'd be the best route.
I'll
That
do
way
it if
he's
that-
kept up.
I'll do it if Thalos gives me half of whatever he would make in the next tavern run.
Ooh.
No deal. I'll give you 100% of what I'm going to make in the next tavern run. No, and I won't
Easy.
accept any other offer.
Ooh.
Easy. Yeah, I'll have he can have the
You
net
not
250.
The hell's wrong with you, man?
Huh? What you asking?
So what's wrong with you?
Bought.
I just want to make sure.
Bought my love.
I just want to make sure
Deal has
that
been excellent.
I'm doing a fair trade with my buddy.
The deal's been sealed.
Yeah,
The
greater
contract is
heal.
signed.
I mean, that kind of actually makes out. I don't know how much you guys are going to make out of that, but the greater heal.
It could be totally dog shit, and I could get 50 gold out of it.
I mean, the greater heal, getting what for that greater heal would actually work out because of how much it gives back, plus how expensive it is too.
Yep, yeah, I gave the gold. It's his. He can do what he wants with it.
I mean, it's no matters to me. Somebody will buy it eventually.
Yeah, he bought. 200 gold's all Thalas's. 250 gold, sorry, is all Thalas's.
Okay, and then I am now spending that in exchange for the greater health potion.
Okay, here you are. And she hands you a vial that is very similar to the previous one, except, of course, larger.
It's just fucking big. It's like when you buy like one of the 1/6 out, like the little 6-packs of fucking Jaeger, and then you buy like the whole Big Daddy.
Yeah, it weighs half a pound. It's red liquid, glimmering when agitated. It's kind of like looking in, like if you mix glitter in glycerin.
Yes. Very nice. Wait, is the image of this woman that's on the screen, is this the potion seller?
Yes, this is Fala.
Oh. Thalas is very attracted to her. He said but he's hiding it well.
You gotta make sure it's out there.
This is
Gotta be out in
his
the
type.
universe.
She's naturey, got the red hair and face tattoos. So she's
They're about to do a
dream.
dream style.
Can I lean over to Thaz?
That's where they both just get on the grass and then just meditate for 6 hours.
That's when they both use change animal form and then go at it.
Hey, Thal, you okay, man? You look kind of
Flustered.
glimmering.
Yeah. Speak not, you shall.
You.
Alright.
About to be called 3 dudes and a barmaid and plus a baby.
Plus a child.
So I'm gonna go see the spell. I'm gonna go to the spell salesperson.
Okay. After all this, Love is still in the midst of the ritual, or slightly reset on the ritual, having taken time to negotiate.
It gave like 5 seconds. Took off 5 seconds. Got to take back 5 minutes. Damn it! The price of beauty.
Depending on who all wants to go on down, Fats makes his way on down to Bookworm's Treasure.
I'll follow.
Of course, inside the building there are many books about. Decorated with beautiful hardwood, there's an earthy scent of old books that permeates the air. It's 2 floors of this 3-story building. Contain more shelves than the building should probably even be able to hold. There you find Rochelle, who is bronze dragonborn, I believe it tells me. Yeah. Sitting
He looks
over
bronze.
one of the books.
Illustration.
Hello. What can I do for you?
Hey, I'm looking for some scrolls.
Scrolls? Yes. Which ones do you need? I have a list handy.
I believe he
of
said
course,
that in the
then
chat.
unfurls in front of you. Written in common is just a list of different spells and their cost. This cost here is for you to be able to copy it from my spellbook to yours. This cost here, which is about twice as much, would be for the single-use scrolls.
So I can find familiar. I could create my own creature.
Yes, you could have a familiar that would follow you.
Okay, so I want Mage Armor. Wait, can I give Mage Armor to myself?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I like.
But you also have someone that can give it to you for free.
Yeah, I
Right
give it
next
to you for free because I can't use it since I use medium armor.
Oh well, Magic Missile.
Mm-hmm. And these are for the scrolls, correct?
No, this is to go into my book.
Okay.
Because to go in my book is 25 gold, right?
Yes.
Right. So I just add it to my book.
Oh, you already had magic missiles in one of those books.
No, I do not. My set now.
I have magic missile. Because I picked it up as a skill.
Oh, word.
So magic missile and
Mm-hmm.
question.
Okay.
Can I use, because with the familiar, any touch spells my familiar can do through me, right?
Technically you cast through the familiar, but yeah.
Will that also work for my key points?
No, is
No.
that is
That's the martial arts.
Yeah, that's your personal.
But what if the familiar was a monkey?
No.
No,
Monkeys don't know martial arts.
the familiar doesn't have an actual classal rate. You yourself have your class.
I would
Your
debate that
monkey
we are
cannot
all
do
monkeys.
five-finger death punch.
Actually, he's gonna give you 1,000 years of pain and give you that nice healing enema.
Yahoo!
Oh, I don't have magic missile. Magic missile is a first level spell, right?
Yeah, it's a first level spell.
Bless you.
Quinn says, "Bless you."
Magic missile and what's continual flame?
Continual flame. Hold on, I'll look that up real quick. I will get you said description.
You could pick up firewall, or wall of fire. That'd be sweet.
Continual flame. It allows you to create a flame about as bright as a torch. Comes forth of anything you touch. The effect, it looks like a fire, but it does not produce heat. It does not consume the oxygen. It can be covered or hidden, but not smothered or quenched.
It's basically a torch.
It will last
Basically
until you
hype
dispel
torch.
it. It's might even be a great one for your tavern. You could cast it on any of your lanterns and they would just stay permanently lit. You wouldn't have to keep spending anything to do so. However, I will note that this spell does require 50 gold worth of ruby dust that it does consume. That's what makes it permanent.
Do I have rubies?
No,
Love, you have rubies.
that's not your business.
Love.
You can't. You're not with him.
Yeah, Love is back at the bar.
Love is literally fucking just like eyes wide shut, like I fucking
Oh, he's
doing that for an hour.
So I'm gonna do magic missile and featherfall.
Excellent choices.
Featherfall's a good one.
Do step over this way, and you may copy from this book here. Allow me, the page turner. And he flips
What's
to...
his what's he got for scrolls?
They're not scrolls. I'm writing them into my spell.
No, they are scrolls, you fool.
Well, he can
Nope.
wree them down as scrolls himself. Of
Yeah.
course. They're
Oh,
freaking scroll.
okay.
Just like Quinn can technically write anything from his spell book as a scroll.
Oh, okay.
Because I was kind of curious, what does he have for scrolls?
It should be... It's in the Discord server? Under
Yeah, it's
Troll
un-
Skull Alley?
Oh, okay. I see it now.
Yeah, that way you guys can reference this. This is just stuff that's within Troll Skull Alley that you can purchase. You can also get any arms or armor from Embrick and Avi at PHB prices as well.
All right, so I'm down 50 gold.
Yum 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 yum.
Alright. Technically you're down
And how-
100.
You should probably pick up Misty Step too, because as a monk, stepping to someone's really quick or stepping out was be really helpful for you.
He's only
No,
a
not right.
first level wizard and cannot cast it.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I need you, C's. Don't watch me watch TV.
Right? Because that is... Yeah, it's second level, and I believe he doesn't get that until he reaches third level wizard.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I
So
was
he-
just looking at what was for sale.
Yeah, he would just have to take 2 more wizard levels is all.
So
You
how
cut
can
out...
I?
I'm sorry?
So how can I add the spells to my overall spells.
They should be, because if you hit the anvil and then you go to, you click on spells under wizard, you should be able to hit the plus next to them to add them to your spell book. Under add spells. You just can't prepare them, but you can learn them. And you will spend the next duration of time, I believe that's 2 hours because it's an hour per one of those spells, writing in your book.
Okay, so Featherfall. Where's Featherfall at? And magic missile.
It's a good one. When you need to not miss.
That ice storm would be nice too, but that's like 300 fucking gold, dude. Holy shit.
Magic's costly.
Yeah, I just
Magic
noticed
ain't cheap, bitch.
Well, I can't find it.
Because you smelly.
Should be in there.
Do you say, there's someone that does weapons and armor?
Yes, actually. Over here, you have Avi, a water
Handsome.
genasi, and Embrick, a fire genasi.
Cool. I'm gonna go
Also
talk
handsome.
to them. I want to see what they have for like either able to upgrade or stronger daggers.
Okay. I did not copy that page out of the PHP. Hold on, I'll grab mine real quick.
You fool.
Also, maybe if they have stronger medium armor too. Kind of looking into that. Might have to boost up my AC a bit. Because that armor class is pretty fucking low.
I
Can I wear
return.
heavy armor?
So daggers are a D4 piercing for 2 GP. Embrick, yeah, we can't really make them any stronger, but however, if you got a little time, for 100 gold pieces, I could silver it for you.
What would that do?
Nice, nice. Silvering
Well,
lets
it's
you
not
hurt
magical,
ghosts.
but I hear that if you
Ghosts,
silver the
werewolves,
weapons and
were-rats.
such, or I've seen proven, it'll make it so that you can hit ghosts and other things, and it'll hurt them a lot more.
Mhm.
Okay, what do you have for medium armor? Are you able to? Because I just have basic right now. Anything to boost up that fucking armor class on medium armor.
Yeah, hold on. I mean, as you look around, you can see we have a few things on display.
Heavy armor, okay.
In the way of medium armor. Derp armor comes before weapons. You can see here we have some. We could do hide, chain shirt, scale, breastplate, or half plate. How much are you looking to spend?
So broke.
How much is? Would you say hide and what?
We could do. There's hide, chain shirt, scale mail, breastplate, and half plate. Chain shirt and scale mail are 50 GP each. Scale is 14 plus dex mod, max of 2, and will give you disadvantage on stealth.
Ooh, I don't
It's
like
loud.
that.
Clunky.
Yeah. A chain shirt is 13 plus dex mod, max of 2, so max of 13 plus 2, and does not
See.
give disadvantage.
I just have leather armor, so
You're looking for an upgrade on leather armor. It's a direct upgrade on leather armor, I assume.
yeah, because it says light armor leather.
What's your dex mod? 2? I mean, you could go with the
2,
chain shirt
yeah,
if you want to
because-
spend the 50 gold. For 45 gold, you can get studded leather, which is 12 plus dex mod with no limiter.
Yeah, let's do studded.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, that's not really medium armor, but we do have a set of studded over here. Let's try it on and see how it fits.
Kind of curious. Hold on a second.
Curious or curious here.
That leather, the studded leather, that stops me from using mage armor, doesn't it?
It's light armor. But
So it
mage
doesn't stop
armor,
me-
I believe you have to be wearing no armor. So you have to take it all off.
That's what I was thinking. Hold on a second.
Get naked.
But mage armor does last forever, and you get it as basically a free action. It's a cantrip for you. So you could just wake up in the morning, mage armor, and go about an 8-hour day.
How do you check to see what the stuff on mage armor? Because it doesn't have like a thing that pops off this.
It's under features and traits for you.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Sorry.
Don't worry. But I know it was here. I seen it.
I don't see it.
Back at the blade. Death weapon, draconic ancestry, Rent dragon mark. Oh yeah, did you chose your cantrip,
Oh,
right? Yeah, that's
there
your
it
green
is.
flame blade.
It says armor of shadows, blah blah blah. It's right underneath. But it doesn't tell you what would stop it.
I like that I can just search 5e something and it just pulls up the Roll20 compendium for me. Touch a willing creature that isn't wearing armor and a protective
Okay, so
magical
you have
force
to-
surrounds it. So you would have to
Okay.
not be wearing armor, but it does last for 8 hours. Target's base AC becomes 13 plus its
So,
dexterity modifier.
Before Q goes into combat, we should just cast it on Q the moment you see him every morning.
Yeah, which is what I've been doing before combat. But I mean,
This would make your
How
AC
long-
15.
yeah, but I mean, if I swap to studded leather plus whatever the dex mod, which is +2, right?
Yes.
What's the studded leather give me?
12 plus 2, so you'd be at a 14.
So yeah, that's
better
just
off
one
naked.
step. I mean, that's just one step down from fucking mage armor, which doesn't really fucking matter then.
It's a lot faster, though. You have to wake up in the morning and don your armor. You gotta take 15 minutes for that. This, you just wake up and go, Mage Armor, and walk out
You
the
go
door.
Mage Armor, and then as soon as you're like, oh, my bedtime's getting close, Mage Armor, and then you go back to sleep.
Well, 3 castings a day will cover your full 24 hours.
Yeah, it's no big deal. I like the idea of being able to bust someone else with it, so I'll go ahead and spend the money for the studded.
Okay. So you guys try it on and everything. Just a couple of little cinches. I'm like, well, all right. How's the fit feel? This should be pretty good.
A little tight on the crotch, but other than that, it's pretty cool.
I didn't think there's anything to worry about there. All right. That would be call it 45 gold pieces, and you'll be on your way.
Okay.
Look forward to seeing you guys again. Maybe we'll come by from lunch today.
Spend that good gold.
Can I sell my normal leather armor to him?
Yep.
You'd have to get it undressed in front of him, but I mean, be my guest.
I think it's Avi that he'd be worried about getting undressed in front of. I mean, look at that guy. I mean, I'll give you 5 gold pieces for it.
Yeah, that's fine.
A little worn, it'll need some fixing up, but it's generally in good condition.
And I don't know the last time you showered, but from the smells of things, what? Been hanging around a fish, haven't you?
All right then. So I guess that leaves you out 40 gold pieces total.
That's fine.
Excellent. Hey, Avi, can we get this cleaned up?
Absolutely not. It should look gross.
Of course, like, you know, Avi comes out from the back where he's been sweating at the forge and takes the armor away. Yeah, I'll get this fixed up a bit. And heads on to the back again. So we'll see you guys later. You're gonna be at the tavern all day, or do you have other things going on? You weren't there yesterday, was it?
Well, I'm not there, so. Anyone got an answer for the man?
Did he bounce out? Is he in the call still?
Oh, me?
Sticks?
What?
Motherfucker died.
Ember was
He's
talking
asking
to
if
you.
we're gonna still be at the bar.
Yeah, after I bought all that stuff, I'll end up going back to the bar.
Well, no. He's
No,
asking
Ember
you.
was talking to you. He was asking if you were going to
Yeah.
be there all day because you guys were gone yesterday.
No, actually, we've got some business we're attending to or later. So what? But we'll probably be there for a
50-50.
few. It's a 50-50 chance that you'll actually catch us around. Is there something you're actually needing, or because I can tell?
It's being neighborly.
I mean, you know, if
Just
we're
fucking
around,
din-din.
just come by.
Okay, so just more of the cool bartending itself sort of thing. All right, I got you.
Oh, no!
Yeah. I mean, how do you like that, by the way? You know, an automated bar.
That was very weird. I mean, we've all kind of heard the
Something.
rumors of the haunting and whatnot, but
What rumors?
that
I'm
doesn't
kinda
seem
curious.
like why, what's her name, Okora left.
I mean, to be honest, you know, it's not really haunted. It's more of a spell usage, really.
Huh.
But you know, an automated bar while you're not there, it helps out a lot, keeps business flowing,
Yeah,
and
I can
it's
imagine.
cheaper than hiring people.
Well, if only we could learn that spell. It'd be nice to be able to get away sometimes.
I mean, it would be right, but that's pretty costly. You would have to talk to Love about that if you really want to learn something.
Yeah. Well, I
I'm
think either
not
you or
even
the
sure,
type, but okay.
Yeah, I mean, if he's not really willing to share all his secrets, but you know, it's
Love feels a disturbance in the
interesting thing.
force. he's all of a sudden
he's
agitated.
he's really good about those kind of things. It was his idea to keep the bar automated while we were on business doing other things.
Smart man, that one.
Yeah, he's a very smart guy.
Okay.
Well, I'll be seeing you. Why don't you drop by for some alcohol sometime?
Absolutely.
We can continue this conversation later. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And goes
Back to the bar.
Yeah. All right. So around this time, everything sort of wraps up. Quinn, you gotten everything written down. There's a horrible floating globule around Love now, on top of the increasingly bad odor of rotting fish. It's a little more present than it was before. It's hard to. It's only because you spent
Hard
so
to
much time
pinpoint it.
around him that you can notice it stronger.
Musky. And then he's gonna
Those things have
Love's
teeth.
just gonna it's got teeth, it's got all kinds of unpleasantries.
No, I meant muskies, the fish. It got teeth.
Oh yeah.
What? You ready? Y'all ready to go?
Yeah, give me a second, and then he's gonna Love's gonna make the imp turn invisible.
Okay.
Right. Yep. And then I'm gonna have it kind of float above us, and I'm wanting to monitor for any suspicious activities.
So be it.
Oh, and once I get back to the bar, I'm going to state, there's been a lot of talk around the town about our bar, operating it on its own. But I just let a few people know that it was Love's idea to automate the bar while we are gone to keep business. People are interested in learning how that happens. So, if you get any questions, Love, that's probably why.
Makes sense. I'll
That
make sure the
odd
Paul
pit
takes
of
care
dread
of
that suddenly showed up in your stomach. You're sure that's why?
that. I'll make sure the polyp handles it. Anyways, let's go meet her. Let's go meet Istrid.
So to the city.
Okay,
of the
are we on to
dead.
the mission?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Don't
I was
forget
kind of
to say-
listening to most of that. I didn't join in on the shopping spree.
That's
don't
fair.
forget to tell your lovely companion Ghost goodbye. And to watch out for our bar while we're gone.
Well, I won't do that until the maid shows up. Anyways. Yeah, off to the city of the dead.
So you guys make your way on out. It is, of course, your usual tread. There is the snow that is on the ground, but you make your way.
That there is snow.
Crap, I just scrolled
Yep,
down.
I'm gonna just walk. Just keep the stepping. Maybe. So you guys buy anything interesting other than the potion?
I upgrade my spell book for the moment.
I grab better armor to boost up some AC just in case, since we're short on potions on out.
Oh, have you given? Ah, fuck. What is? Is it just Fats? Is that your character? Yeah.
Yep.
I always forget. Have you given Fats the Mage Armor? You oh so eloquently wear.
I was about to, but I just got back and we're getting ready to group up to leave again. So before we leave, I will do Mage Armor on Fat.
Excellent.
Okay. So Styx, give me call even or odd. And yeah, just call even or odd.
Odd.
And Quinn, do you want to roll a d20 for me?
Yeah.
Oh heavens. Is this thing?
Odd. Okay. It is clear weather today.
Oh, very nice.
Be nice
Oh.
to y'all.
I have I'm gonna ask Bri, I have a small favor to ask. And he's going to gesture to his hand, and that's where the polyp is going to be at, and he's going to ask to cast Mage Armor on the polyp.
I believe Mage Armor is concentration.
Is it?
No. No,
Nope.
it's not.
It's not. So literally anyone can have it at any time.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, you
That's
want me to
hype.
cast?
Get hype. Yeah,
want me to
cast it
cast-
for my polyp.
Well,
I want you to
interesting.
give it R,
Say please.
please.
What was that?
Please!
There you go.
Alright. Now the polyp has 16 armor.
Wow.
Excellent.
I guess
Wow.
by this extension, Dallas could also ditch his leather armor. And you could all just have
Everyone could just fucking throw that shit away.
you
We
could just have
don't need no
ethereal
armor.
dragon shields. You can all be the Green
No one-
Ranger.
Yeah!
Well, hold on there. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Polyp's gonna go back up.
Wait, that motherfucker is 16 armor?
Yeah.
Holy shit. He's got
He
2
gave-
more
he's-
armor than me.
He's got 17 dex, so it's plus his dexterity modifier, so that's plus 3, so 16.
Oh, wait, hold
Jesus, 17 dex?
They might have adjusted this. It does say on yourself it will. For Armor of
and
Shadows.
Oh, okay. I'll see.
Because it used to be able that I can cast it on other people.
I believe it did say that before, which was why it seemed kind of busted. That must have been.
Well, it's
wording.
saying in the... If you actually look in the wording right now, it says you can touch a willing creature who isn't wearing armor. So
Well,
that-
he's. I
Yes,
think the
but
ability
in
itself.
in your
yeah.
feature, it says on yourself it will. Hold on, let me pop to page 110 and see what it says in the book.
that's weird that that it says something different between the two.
It's kind of like a modifier to make sure the spell doesn't get busted, like we are currently trying to do.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
the
that
book
doesn't
also
make
says on yourself it will. Without
so
the
I
internal
can't even-
components.
Huh, so I can't even give Fats mage armor anymore.
Technically, no.
That's
Wow.
so weird.
Fair enough.
Well, fuck. Then I shouldn't even be
Why?
wearing
Why
leather.
can't you?
Because
the
they
spell-
reworked the skill.
The ability itself dictates only on himself. The spell does
Oh.
not dictate
Yeah.
where the spell itself can dictate where it goes, but this is a spell given by an ability.
Yeah, but it's because even if I click on it though, it's still casting as an Eldritch Invocation, and it's stating on the sheet itself that willing creature.
Yeah. If I'm willing to take it, I will have it.
No. It's like an override. It's just worded poorly because of how spells work in general.
Where are you seeing the override? Because I'm not seeing
Well,
that.
it's because it's in your abilities. So I don't know if I can open your.
Posted in Discord.
Yeah, there you go. You can cast Mage Armor on yourself at will. That's the override.
That is
Not
what it
expending
also
spell slot
says
components.
in my player's handbook.
So
And that's
you're-
why you can
the,
do it at will with no material components, is because it's on yourself only.
Well, that fucking sucks because they need to redo that for the actual like D20 thing, D&D Beyond thing, because it still states on D&D Beyond as an actual spell that
Well,
I
that
can
is-
just fucking.
That screenshot I posted, I got from your character sheet page.
yeah. Because you only see that sticks if you go through your actual character's sheet, not your spells.
Well, I'm under
but
the
it's still
spell
a spell you
section
can
right
cast.
now. Like I'm literally under the spell section right now, and I see
Yeah.
that it says the same shit
Yeah.
as the thing at the side.
So when he clicks on Mage Armor in his spell section, it also says
Yeah.
you touch a willing creature. This text here is not modified for the Eldritch Invocation.
Mm-mm.
That is
So which is it?
That is something that is A, really hard to code, and B, something they should probably figure out how to do.
This word.
Because of
So-
how the Pact Invocation is, it would be on yourself. Which is what stops it from being wholly too busted.
Yeah, that's it's so weird.
Yeah. It would be way too strong otherwise. We can all agree on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just kind of it makes it busted for the entire usage of what we were gonna do for though.
So wait a minute. Can you take your armor off, get Mage Armor, and then put the armor back on?
It
No,
will
because
cause
then
the
it
spell to stop.
it debunks the spell.
Magic knows, magic knows.
Well, all right. I say we keep going since now we've discovered that we've been cheating.
Well, it's not that we've been cheating. It's just the fact that it's busted as an actual spell, and then
Yeah.
when I'm in Eldritch, it's broken on that side, so it's negating itself. So if I was a wizard class instead, it would be different. But since I'm a
Yeah.
hex class, it's fucking up.
Like
Yeah,
if
yeah.
Quinn were casting Mage Armor, and he would have to spend the spell slots
Yeah.
for it, but he could cast it on everybody who isn't wearing armor.
So basically, the next time we go back to town, I just need to ditch the armor and then just be using.
Well,
the
can't
fucking-
bats use it?
what, the armor?
Yeah.
Yeah. I could learn it.
I
That's
mean,
already-
it's no. He's talking about using the studded leather I bought.
Yeah.
He could, but he doesn't have any armor proficiencies because monk nor wizard gets armor proficiency.
Yeah,
It would break
that doesn't
his-
make sense using it.
Yeah, it would break his.
Well, I
unarmored
thought he
defense.
had some armor proficiencies. That's why I was assuming.
Nope.
You're
It
good,
would
you're
it would break his unarmored defense, but he has a +0
Mhm.
wisdom anyway.
What a class!
So
Man,
he
the
doesn't.
things
He
you
doesn't,
find
he
out
isn't
while you're
benefiting from unarmored defense anyways.
Yeah, I'm punching people.
No, if you had a bonus to your wisdom, you would get to add that to your armor class
Oh.
for being a monk.
Why I don't have a bonus for wisdom?
Because you put a 10 in wisdom.
Alright, fair.
Because you said wisdom. Don't need that shit.
No,
Some hoe shit.
I need a 10 for the wizard to be decent as a wizard.
I mean that too.
I know. Yeah.
And then,
Well, no, I mean,
and
no
then
one's blaming you.
and then
You
you had
just,
your charisma dump stat. But nevertheless, okay. So
Hold on. I got another question. Sorry, this is keeping this up. The way it's worded as my Eldritch, if I'm using it on myself, I can cast it without using without having a spell slot. But if I'm using it to cast on someone else, it counts as a spell slot being used, right?
I assume that you could cast it then. No?
I mean,
Yeah, because it is a cantrip spell that I get normally. So if I'm using it on someone, it counts as using as a, or no, it's a first level spell. My bad. So if I'm using it as a first level spell, I just bursted one of my first level spell spots.
I mean,
Well, you only
even
have-
here in D&D Beyond, it just says at will. Like you don't have the option to cast it any other way.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm an Eldritch, that's right. That's I was trying to break it so I could be like, all right, I'm still going to be able to do it.
so hard.
Sorry,
And
it
in
just
fact, that is
became
the only reason
fucking...
you have first level spells, because you'll notice all your other spells.
I got magic missile, motherfucker.
I know, which is also what you got from a feat. All of your warlock spells are at second level and higher, because you have to cast them at their maximum potency.
Look, I was just trying to help it to make it a little bit better to buff our tank. Why you got to go break shit? Stop
Why?
being a...
Worry about staying alive.
All right,
I'm just fighting for my life, man.
I'll tell you guys this then. We'll buff True Strike. True Strike is either a bonus action or usable on others, not both.
All right.
Because otherwise, True Strike is useless.
I'll take either of those. I hate True Strike. I'll just choose not to use the spell.
All right, we can continue now that we
Yeah.
figured out that that's busted. Fuck, I'll just sell the armor later when we get back. mine
Or
is
you could
kinda
give it to Thalos. Thalos might be able to wear it.
What's that? Mage armor?
No. Studded leather.
Oh,
He
well, I do have
It's
leather armor
leather.
currently. Is there a big?
Yeah, well,
It would be a
my
plus one to
studded
your
leather's
AC.
better.
My AC is 16 currently.
So 17.
I see 15. But
Because you carry a shield, right?
Just on my Beyond 20, it's displaying 16 for my armor class. Is that
hey, it went
the
up.
value I'm looking at?
That
had to
adds
refresh
with
your
your-
page.
Wait, hang on. I have to set my headset down. I'll be right back. 1 sec.
Oh, hell.
That would be because it automatically and beyond adds if he's got his armor equipped, it'll add towards your armor class rating on its own.
Yes. And I think he also is carrying a shield.
I think he also
Yeah.
buffed his dexterity for his level up.
That's a big flex. That's a big brain play.
Which would be why
Okay, I'm back.
his AC
Sorry about
went
that.
up.
So yeah, if I gave you the studded leather,
You would have a 17
It'll-
AC.
you would have a 17 AC, and then I can just use my Eldritch incantation on myself instead of using armor because apparently I can't mage armor people anymore.
And then I can go back and talk to that potion shopkeeper looking like John Travolta, like the end of
Yeah.
Grease.
Pretty much.
Okay, yeah, let's put it on. Thank you.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna give you that to you real quick.
Okay.
In the middle of the street in the permafrost.
Okay.
Genius. All right. I say we should probably stop standing in the middle of this of this alley and discuss how and what we can cast spells on, gentlemen.
Well,
Then he's
I'm
gonna-
gonna cast that on myself then.
Okie dokie. Then yeah, upon doing so, then
Do I have to click myself in order for that to like apply, or does it automatically do it? Because I'm at a 12 AC as is, but this says it
I
becomes
think you have
13
to. I
plus.
think you have to manipulate it yourself. And then I think you might have to go to customize, mayhaps. Yeah, it says additional magic bonus. And then you enter it in the source notes.
yeah, there's that. Which unfortunately none of those transfer over to your tokens, so we just have to click the token. And do that. So then, You guys make your way into the City of the Dead. The day
we're here.
is relatively clear for the time being. There are a few pedestrians and picnickers, frolicking children throughout the cemetery grounds. This is a safe public space for everybody.
And then so we're gonna go to the Agarian statue.
Yeah, Agaron statue is a well-known landmark in the city's Parkland Cemetery. A tall marble sculpture of a bearded, robed wizard standing atop concentric steps. We'll say it's at this location. Where was I?
Ping it one more time for me, Hanson.
I did the shift ping, so it should drag you guys to it.
I was already at it, so I don't think it like moved me at all.
Facing west towards the skyline of Waterdeep, his hands outstretched with a broad smile on his face. At the foot of the statue stands a female dwarf clad in plate armor.
I'm going to telepathically speak to the polyp and tell him to survey the area and see if there's anything sketchy going around.
Sure. Roll me insight.
Alrighty. Oh, I need to roll it for the imp? Yes.
Roll it yourself with advantage.
Gotcha. Where is my insight? Medicine, investigation, insight. Ooh, wow. 18.
Nice. She is here alone.
Mm-hmm. All right, yeah. I'll just start walking at the dwarf that's standing at the statue at high sun.
Okay.
Is just out of curiosity, is like something like the, I don't know what you call it, the difficulty score, or like the, I don't know what it's called, creature rating, I believe, or something? Is that like public knowledge?
Yes.
Or
Yes.
Okay. So are we able to find out, like, it? Well, I know this dwarf is not a hostile character to us, but
Yeah.
all right, that's all I was wondering.
Yep.
Oh, I shoot that down.
No, she's actively telling us she wants information, and she wants to get paid, and she'll pay us for it.
Okay. So we're not expecting a fight right now.
No, we are not expecting a fight.
Here is Istrid.
Yeah. She looks cool.
scarier than I'm like. She got a cool little mallet, warhammer. I do love a lass with a good warhammer.
Okay. So you guys just all sort of approach openly then?
Yep.
All right.
I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. I'll be right back.
And then I'm gonna just I guess I'll have Burai, since you're the talker of the.
The talk of the group went to get a drink. I'm going to dash away real quick and get some water.
Internet. Oh, internet disconnect as soon as I speak. All right.
Wait, is anyone else in the chat right now?
I'm here. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My internet just cut out for a quick second. I was gonna ask Burai to go speak since he's got some charisma stats in there.
So is Istrid part of the
Black intel. The black.
I'm going to the bathroom. Be back.
You only
Is that the
you only suspect that she
Zentarium?
is a member of the Zentarium. You do not have that on confirmation.
Yeah.
Okay, understood.
Yeah, just, kind of based on, you don't really know what she does. She loves when people are indebted to her, and she tends to have thugs around her.
So, good odds that she's a mobster.
Yeah, great odds on that, but you never know.
Yeah.
It's Waterdeep. Weird.
Anyone
things
could be
happen.
anywhere. She could be a gray hand undercover for 6 years and be a fucking.
I'm back.
Welcome
Okay.
back.
Q went away to the restroom, so I guess we're gonna wait on him. We're nothing but professional around here.
Listen,
this is the most pro
scheduling
D&D
my
stream you've
PP
ever
time
seen.
is important.
That is true.
If D&D.
It's been a while. We probably should legitimately schedule a break at 11.
Also, I'm gonna say it.
Be smart or
Listen,
something.
we're just blessed to do D&D on a weekly basis.
That's true.
That's a godsend.
If you
I need
spend
more
any time
D-
reading through r/D&D, we totally are.
Need way more D&D than what we play.
Dude, I'm gonna hopefully start a third game. It's gonna be hype. I'm gonna be playing.
You're already in a second game. Wow.
Yeah, I know I'm that. Well, that second game might have ended. But that's life.
Yeah, I'm looking into like some other DMs that are stream gaming, and I'm trying to mosey my way into that.
Yes, but does your other game have these sweet swaggy graphics that I do?
Well, I mean, they're really famous, so I doubt I'll ever get into it.
No, I was talking to Justin.
Yeah. No, they don't. No graphics actually. No graphics. Zero graphics.
I mean, that's the cool old school part.
But it's a Theros campaign, and I'm a lore nerd, so I'm losing my cool about it. I'm going.
Theros was a pretty cool setting. I really liked Kamigawa. That was fun.
Samurais are cool and all, but dang,
Ravnica,
I love fucking
Ravnica is
fake.
definitely my most favorite.
Ravnica's okay. I always have an issue with Ravnica because like I always want to just be part of Rakdos. I just want to be a Rakdos member and not have that many issues, but like being a Rakdos member, you just kind of have to be the issue.
I read somewhere that Eldritch Knights were like fucking busted OP.
I would have no idea about that. I don't really
Yeah,
play like knights.
I don't know. It's like something about like the warrior class. The Eldritch Knight is like pretty much fucking busted. It's
Isn't that
really OP.
you're talking about the D&D class, right? Not the Magic Card.
Yeah, the D&D class. Yeah,
I could see how potentially. I mean, you get some magic and you're a fighter. You don't have to. You can do magic stuff without having to worry about having magic hit points.
something about the spells too. They don't really like. Yeah, it's something about the spell slot usage on them or something like that too. I can't remember what it was. But then I also read that Purple Dragon Knight is really weak as fuck, which I was kind of like sad about that because it sounds like a really cool class with a dumb name.
I mean,
I don't know what a Purple Dragon Knight is.
Unearthed Arcana put out Rabbit Folk, so anything else you're playing is just wrong.
Dude, Rabbit Folk is the way.
Come on. Who doesn't want to be a vampire bunny?
This is the way.
This is the way. Yahweh, true to Kaisar.
Honestly, I think Rabbit Folk is so stupid.
I like Rabbit Folk.
No, take it back. Easter Bunny. You could totally be the Easter Bunny. Holy
Dude,
shit.
I saw
Usagi Yojimbo.
I saw a fucking hilarious thing where the Easter Bunny was your warlock patron.
Mm.
And he would just have you hide eggs everywhere as part of
Oh my god.
to be his patron. And you'd summon a rabbit with Find Familiar and stuff like that.
Oh, dude, that would be so cool.
Just whatever you're doing. Hold on, guys. I have to go do something real quick.
I'll be
Guys,
right
there's
back.
one thing I have to do.
You walk into
Why do you
every
have so many
like,
eggs?
every holy area, and you just like holy cathedrals, and just kind of like egg the hide eggs. Just hide eggs everywhere.
I'm sorry, this is my duty, and they just hatch into abominable beasts.
I don't know. I did some looking a couple of years back, so I was just curious, like, where does this crap come from? And the earliest I could really find was that egg coloring does come from Catholicism. They just only did it like red to represent the blood of Jesus.
Jesus.
Wait, he didn't have tie-dye blood?
He apparently did not have tie-dye blood, even though he had access to the admin console.
Disappointing.
Come on. That's what I was thinking. Like, we were created, assuming, some people assume we were created by a higher being. And it shows red for our blood. Aliens get green. Could have had blue.
Your blood's only red once it hits air.
I know.
There's some blood in your body that is carrying air, and that blood will come out. If you could see through, it would look red, but then, the blood that's being sent back from your extremities,
I'm just saying, though, but like, even if it wasn't carrying the oxygen, or, it was, but it could still been blue. It could have just been blue, and we could have had blue blood our entire lives.
I mean, it is technically blue until it hits air, but yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, technically, it is already blue forever as long as it's still inside the body.
I think there's some that is red, like if you could see through, because like
I would see I would see that as a true aspect because there are some blood vessels, or not blood vessels, but some vein lines in the body that are red just because of the red blood that's going through it. But the blue, the actual like veins that you see in your arms and stuff that pop, those are blue because that's your actual bloodline that pops out.
I think it's really cool to know that, like, if you could clean, like, really clean all of your organs, they'd be white. Everything is actually white.
The hell did I just walk into?
Oh, you know, nothing.
Easter
Just
Bunny.
sleep with one eye open.
No,
We're
we're
all
talking
thinking
about
about
the color of blood. Like, if you
You know
could,
how I sleep.
if you pulled out like your liver and intestines and like really thoroughly cleaned it, it would look like paper.
Look, this is a
You
D&D
totally
table.
missed
We
it.
are legally obligated to be this kind of weird.
I mean,
Word.
look, I'm just saying we went from talking about the Easter Bunny laying eggs everywhere and Eldritch Beast to like, hey, let's take out all your organs.
Yeah,
I mean,
we went to
why not?
60 in 20
How
seconds.
else will you play it for eggs?
All right, guys.
He's back.
So it does appear as though Love is going to approach Istrid. Does anybody do anything?
I was gonna push Burai to approach.
I'd like to just accompany, like, side by side, whoever's kind of going forward as like a side man in case some trouble goes down. I'm on guard.
I was gonna make her. Well, yeah.
To be honest,
make
I
her-
would make the one who can take a hit go up front because just in case.
Well, you're our resident talker. You'll be fine.
Should I go to
man.
bear form? You can hide behind me. I'll be a bear.
No, it's much easier because you guys know what you want to ask this lady. I have no clue as far as like.
He's very
Stuff
scared.
All right, fair enough. I'll go forward if Calvin wants to, or Thalos wants to back me up.
Yeah, I'll walk up with you.
I'm just playing it by ear from what I hear from you guys because technically you guys have all the fame and stuff that comes along with all this. And
I mean,
I'm
this time
really-
now you have the same fame as us, except it's a crime. Anyways, yeah, Love's going to approach her.
Okay. You start walking forward. She takes a small pouch from her side and tosses it at your feet. It hits the ground and you hear a clink of coins. There's your payment. Thank you for coming. Didn't think I'd be hearing from you.
I love it.
All right. Is that all you need?
No, that was just for you coming to see me.
All right, fair enough. And then I'm gonna like pick up the coins while keeping eye on her and put it in the pocket.
Okay.
So what do you need?
Things have gotten a bit weird since yesterday. And,
Weird how?
well, I have a feeling they might be looking for me. Those two goons, Blastwind and Cromley.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking to not really be found by them. So, I was hoping you guys would let me stay in your bar, do a little bit of work for you for a 10-day or so.
So you want us to hide you, a a person that doesn't want to be found, from gentlemen that were just at our bar.
Look in the bag.
I'm gonna open the bag. Can I
Inside you
guess how much
see
is-
10 platinum pieces.
Hold on a second. So, what he's reiterating is that the fact that these guys have come to our bar and they're already thinking that we're the cause of everything so far.
Or have
You want-
connections too.
You want to come and hide in our bar, but how would you disguise yourself enough to know that like you're gonna be working there? But if they show up again, it's just like that you're out in the open, basically, is what I'm trying to get out. How's that gonna work?
She quickly looks left and right, making sure that no one's kind of like looking in your guys' direction. She speaks a couple of words of power real quick, and then just pulls like the Jake and Hagar with the hand over the face, and all of her features
Oh, she has
change. Her
changed
skin
identity.
color melds
Nice.
out to a more milky tone. Yeah, don't worry about that part.
I'm gonna need to learn that.
Love's gonna just kind of sit there and think, like,
There's 4 times what's in there if you let me stay there for 10 days. I'll even help out around the place.
Well,
40. That's 40
as
more
I
platinum.
see, as that see love kind of faint a little bit, I try. You all right, man?
So many dragons.
The other
Dragons
question
everywhere.
is, if we let you stay at the bar, you have heard the rumors of our bar, right?
Yeah, who hasn't heard it?
You don't scare easy, do you?
What makes you think I would? You
I'm
think
just
I'm some
saying
kind of
it's-
chicken?
I'm chicken.
Fight 'em.
You're chicken.
Fight him.
It's a simple
fucking
question.
Crack his skull open.
The last person that worked for us ran because, they've heard the stories. They thought it was true. That kind of
Hey, why
stuff.
don't you?
It gets to people.
Look, if the 4 of you can stay there, I'm pretty sure I can make it.
That's fair. That's a fair assessment. She's got
Technically,
on that one, champ.
technically 3 of us. Sometimes the 4th member decides to stay other places, but that's because he's, Mr. Moneybags.
Jeez.
But yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Hey, Seeds. Hey, if you worried about she can hold her own, why don't you fight her?
That's technically not what I was getting at because of the way things are.
He's
at our
making
bar.
sure she's not afraid of ghosts.
I mean, you guys
That's what
do
he's
see the
getting at.
Warhammer leaned against the statue behind her.
Oh.
May I suggest our group converse privately, and we'll come back. We'll just step away for a moment.
Sure, I'll
got-
be over here.
Thank
Alright,
you.
I'm gonna have the fucking imp going. How far away would you say the bar is from the city of the dead?
Oh my goodness, a ways.
All right.
Honestly,
Few
the way I'm
miles.
thinking,
Give me one
it could also work in our favor because how much we leave the bar and having someone that's not afraid of easy stuff, they could also, while they're working, look into what's causing some of the disruptions in the bar while we're gone.
I vote we allow her to stay.
I second that.
Well,
come
you
along.
understand. This is we get this platinum anyways. This is
She
free.
did say 4
meeting.
times that if she
Now, you're also inviting someone who is part of the Black Intel into our establishment and is being looked for. You understand that, right? So
we're
no
also
matter
already
what,
being blamed.
not true. They were asking if we had any connections.
Read between the lines sometimes.
I'm reading between these ones that spell danger.
You're reading.
But
That's
if you
fine.
all
I get
agree
what
that
you're
we should
saying.
keep her, we should.
Honestly, I
around.
agree.
Thalos,
I don't feel we have any more reason to trust those 2 that came to the bar than we do her.
I'll give you
Or
half now.
trust their intentions. Oh,
give. I'll
She
go
holds
around.
up another pouch and shakes it.
has she
Thalos?
been listening?
Yeah, we're feeding over
No,
far.
you're pretty sure she hasn't been able to hear you, but just seeing you guys
Yeah, who
talk for
knows?
such a long time.
All right,
Okay.
Dallas. Do you want it? Would you want her to stay at the bar for the money?
The money is inconsequential. I'm concerned about our political affiliations currently, and
This isn't a,
I'm gonna-
this isn't a
hold
good
on.
one.
I'm gonna ask her a quick question. That trick that you did, are you able to teach someone that?
No.
Fuck. Never mind then.
So
let's
Dallas.
put her in a room. Let's put her in a room,
okay,
And-
okay. So you're
and
for
and
favor.
and let's consider it a 1-week probation. So she only needed to stay there
Right.
10 days.
Yeah, she's only asking for a week.
Yeah,
a week
so-
is 10
Right.
days in Faerun.
What are you in favor of her staying?
Yeah, I'm actually in favor of this.
Fats.
Yeah, I'm in favor.
All right. Then looks like you're coming with. And then she's gonna turn to her and agree.
Well,
You
I'm
did
looking
say half up front, right?
She throws the bag at you. Yeah, I'll see you there tonight. Just
Another 20
picks
platinum.
up her hammer and
Yep.
walks away.
So that's 30 platinum. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have.
So what's that? 10 apiece?
No, that's bad math. There's 4 of us.
Math has never been Quinn's strong suit.
Give me It'd roughly be close to 10. It'd be like 7 apiece. So it's 28 plus 2 coins floating. You know what? Anyone know how to split this right?
Plat is how much exactly?
10 gold
1,000
pieces.
coins. Yeah, 10.
So that's 300 gold pieces she gave you guys today. With 200 more on the way.
So you just take 300 divided by 4, Ben.
I'm slow. So that's 75 apiece, yeah?
75 gold or 75 platinum?
75 gold. Because we're splitting the
75 gold
platinum
piece.
bars up. So it'd be 75 gold pieces.
Yep, 75 per each of us. Alright, I'm gonna add that to my equipment.
Okay.
And then I say we head back to the bar.
Alright.
Oh, this is not gonna end well.
Back to the manor. In a
Yep,
manner of
house-
speaking.
Ugh. Oh, snap back to reality. Oh, there goes sanity. Oh.
How many rooms exactly are there in the bar?
10.
That depends.
If Love's not sleeping there, it's an extra room.
Well, we might be able to pull a little more out of her if we make it a little more comfortable.
I mean,
That's,
you
that's
kind
a
of have
far-fetched for someone who's
5. There's always the den on the second floor. Finn still sort of operates out of the spare room, but he mostly spends his time in the other place in the dock ward. So she could stay in there for the 10-day.
Alright.
That room can be hers.
Yeah, I'll let her have that.
So we'll give her the owner's, technically the owner's own room, right?
Yeah.
Because he's technically
Yeah.
the actual owner.
Yeah, well,
One
yeah,
of.
he was our boss, but we were all semi-owners. But yeah,
So technically, he has like the best room in the house, right?
probably not, since he doesn't live here. I have
Well,
the best room, I think.
Okay, I see
This
what you're saying.
room. It's got a fireplace. Oh, hold on. I should probably pull you over here. It's
Yeah,
got a
yeah, grab
fireplace.
me.
It's got a door.
Drag me over.
It's got a balcony. It's got a window.
Pretty small.
What more
Yeah.
could a person need?
This is fine. It's right next to mine, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I mean, the balcony and the window kind of helps out a little bit if she needs to like spy on whatever comes into the bar, just in case she needs to look out for herself and like give us a head warning on something.
The balcony
suspicious.
over
Yeah,
here
it
is the
works
one that
out.
overlooks the front of the bar. This overlooks the
Okay.
like small alley behind it.
I got it. I
And
got it.
then this side would be the street.
Oh, can I have visibility?
You just gotta move yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I was not centered on my character. I'm good
There
now.
you go. That's her. This is her room.
Okay. Thank you.
And then to the left is my room.
Okay.
which
Good deal.
is twice the size of her room.
I mean, if we want to make her a little more comfortable and maybe try to smooth a little bit more out of her, would you consider giving up your room for 10 days?
No.
It's 10 days.
Certainly not. It's fine. I'm not gonna schmooze that hard out of a criminal. We're already getting paid
Why
fine
would
enough.
he give up the most haunted room in the house with this
Exactly.
awesome hallway here to feel like you're being watched in?
I'm always feeling watched in it.
We've already like labeled the fact that if he stays somewhere else anyways, it's gonna follow. So it's not really the fact that the place is haunted in the room. It's him.
It haunts me. It specifically.
Yeah, so
just
we're good anyway.
takes
So we just set her up. She's fine.
Yeah, I think we set her up, and then at worst case, we let her know of any other exits or entrances. as well as where she can hide.
Really
if she
would
needs
love to learn that spell.
go level up. It's disguise self, if I'm not mistaken. Well,
I don't know. He said
roll Arcana to see if I know the spell.
he said power word. Power words are a little bit higher than normal spells.
Well, words of power is a way to describe the verbal components
Yeah.
of spells versus
Yeah.
power
Okay.
kill. or
Basically,
power
she
word.
said something and it changed her.
Yeah.
Or my favorite Reddit spell, power word yeet.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're good then.
I'm gonna have the imp do a scan around the exit, the outside of the building.
Okay. Nothing really comes up of it. A few hours later, the bar is going as normal. The ghost is helping out.
I'm gonna stay in my bedroom if anyone needs me.
And she
I'm
does
becoming
return.
my fucking plan.
But this time it doesn't look as though she's using the same spell. Right? It doesn't look like she's using a spell at all. It's more like she's using just a disguise kit. It's really good, but
Okay.
just too much time. And having seen the spell version, you can tell.
Yeah. Well, she gets caught. I'm turning her in. It's simple as that.
It's still really good, though.
But oh well.
Is there anything else you guys wanted to accomplish this day?
For the most part, I'm
Can we
just gonna
fight
make
somebody?
sure
You want to go pick a fight in an alley?
You want to go pick a fight?
I'm level
My
4
man.
now. I'm level 4. I want to see what my ice knife can do. If I can hit harder.
Gains level, gets bloodthirst.
You can
I
always
just want to meh.
you can always throw it at love again.
That's true.
God, not on my back. My sensitive back. He's gonna go. Well, I'm sure we'll find a fight eventually. It's not like we're gonna make it out of here housing a criminal safely.
What were you asking because will our session be wrapping up shortly?
Probably, but mostly just to clear out this day and move on to other things.
Okay. All right. Has Istrid arrived?
Yes, that was her using a disguise kit instead of magic to hide herself.
Okay, thank you. Yes, thank you. Okay. So that's all squared away.
Yep. Like we're all chilling inside my bedroom now.
She is calling herself Jorn.
Shorn.
All right. I'm going to prepare a list of tasks that I expect her to have done by the morning, or in the morning, after a night's rest.
You're dark.
I'd like her to sweep the hall, empty the pots,
Empty the pots.
and clear the tables of clutter.
This man gets level 4. Bossy.
Clean the pots. Clean the pots.
Well, she
So
said
That's Burai's job. Burai is the pot cleaner.
Mermaid.
And the pot cleaner.
Well, I'm just helping her fit in. It'll be less suspicious if she's here to work.
Actually doing task.
Yeah, that you are right.
All right. Well, regardless, just make sure no one of the guild sees her. Of any guild, especially not the Bard's Guild.
Well, I mean,
Now we have an
he's
undocumented
disguised,
worker. If you have an undocumented worker, I'm not getting taxed on it.
Okay. I mean, so a couple of days go by. Jorn is helpful, but seems to be becoming a
pot
little
cleaning.
more unsettled and testy as time goes by. Is a tad rude with patrons.
I mean, some people like a bossy lady. I'm not judging.
It's kind of hot.
Has dropped more than a few
Terrible.
drinks.
That happens. It's life. Burai's dropped more than a few things. I mean, if we want, we can just give her a fucking break. Just let her chill out in the fucking house for a day.
There's no one suspicious like actually coming by the bar again so
yeah,
far.
the imp picking up anything? Because I could just put the imp in a pocket dimension instead of just dismissing him.
Nope. Nothing
Okay.
seems to be happening.
Usual.
On the 5th day of things, though, your friend Raynar does drop by.
Hey!
Hey, hello, guys. How is my little investment coming along?
Well, we're doing pretty well, all things considered. Investment went well.
Excellent, excellent. So, do you guys have a moment to chat, or are you just too busy with the bar today?
I don't mind chatting.
Then, how about we head on up into the study?
All right, we'll do. And then he brings him up to the study.
Yeah.
Where's the study?
So y'all make your way on up to the 3rd floor. Oh no.
I'll let you guys take care of all that. I'm gonna stay down here with her.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Got to make sure business is running smooth.
You're my favorite chambermaid.
I'm about to put my foot in your ass.
So
Alright.
nevertheless, Raynar, wait until you're all up here. Okay then. So, that incident that happened the other day,
Yeah.
it's come to my attention that that the gnome Dalakar, he was on his way here for you guys.
Was he? What was he? What was his business here for?
Well, this information more comes from Mert, who wanted me to come on behalf of the
Harpers.
Harpers.
Yeah, I assumed I'd be hearing from the Harpers shortly.
Well, it seemed as though he was coming here for your assistance or something along those lines. He seems to have been working for my father.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys have heard the other major newses that have been happening over the past month.
I haven't heard much, but do tell, just to refresh us.
So you haven't been into the politics of the city?
No, we've been keeping our heads down, as it were.
Generally smart, generally smart. Well, Daggelt Neverember is no longer Open Lord of Waterdeep.
Oh.
He has been ousted and is currently in Neverwinter. It was on those suspicions that they had that he was embezzling money from the city.
Wait, Neverwinter is part of this section? I didn't know that.
Baldur's Gate 2.
Holy shit. I love Neverwinter.
Faerun has Waterdeep, Neverwinter, and Baldur's Gate. They're all cities that are on the Sword Coast.
Did not know that.
Yep. They're all in the same setting. Yes, he is stuck there for now, of course, because of the turmoil that's going on in the city. But supposedly there's been a lot of trade back and forth on, I think it's between the Zentarium and the Xanathar Guild. The Xanathar, until recently, held something called the Stone of Galore that they believe to be a key to entering the vault that my father hid this gold away in. Amount of 1,000,000 dragons. Just an unfathomable number.
I was gonna sit down and just kind of like, oh, so many dragons, all the dragons.
Do you all know Dalakar? Why was he on his way here?
I know little of Dalakar. The only thing I had was visions that my patron had sent me. of Dalakar himself.
I see.
For as little as I know, I followed whoever accosted Dalakar, and it led me to the what was the manor called? Like, give me 1 second. The Galhund Villa.
Growlhound?
Growlhund, sorry, yeah, the Growlhund. Led me to the Growlhund. Obviously, that's where we probably stuck our in some mud, as it were.
I see. Wow, that's quite something.
I believe he brought payment for us as well for helping him. So, but the only thing, but whatever he had on him was stolen by someone who ran to the Grauhund Villa.
Right. My understanding is that this is the man, Erstal Floxen, who apparently they were set up in the manor for some time. Members of the Zentarium. There were 2 more that were killed in the blast.
I would have no idea who they were.
I see.
My estimate is obviously more of the rival gang.
Well, there must be something to it. Erstal was taken from the building after you guys had left. He's been mostly quiet, but he did say that Dalakar had something in his possession that would make them rich as kings.
And so you believe that they stole it from Dalakar by murdering him, and then they ran and delivered it to whoever in Grauhund Villa?
We have no idea. There seems to be not much of a connection between Erstal and Grauhund Villa, but we cannot tell why he's in there. There seems to have been discovery of a teleportation circle within the villa.
Interesting. Well, this is interesting information. I'll make sure I keep it in mind for later. Is there anything else you came here for?
Well, there was something. Fleeing from this scene, and also from Witness's scene leaving the manor shortly before your arrival, was a Nimblewright. Have you seen them around the city?
No, I don't think I have. You said Nimblewright, was it?
Yes, Nimblewright. The Nimblewright they're clockwork beings. They're usually seen around. There's a festival or parade of sorts where they're a part of it.
Okay.
The best I can describe them, because I don't think I have a handout for them, unfortunately, is if you imagine almost any image you've ever seen of the Three Musketeers.
Yeah.
And then just make them bronze and have the cloak tunic thing, the poncho goes all the way to the ankles.
Okay. Well, that doesn't sound too familiar, but go on.
Well,
I must have seen them and just not recalled.
Yeah. It was seen leaving here, and it was seen leaving the villa shortly after. It would be best to find it, and your best bet might be heading to see Nim to see if there is anything that can be done. It can be typically found inside the House of Inspired Hands in the Temple of Gond. I mean, that is if you guys are willing to undertake this task.
Give me 1 second. So we're going to the House of Conspired Hands in the Temple of Gond to talk to Nimb. Is that what you said?
House of Inspired Hands.
Inspired Hands. I thought you said conspired.
Yes. Their name is Nim, N-I-M.
Do we all roll for advantage when we're there? We're inspired. Sorry, that was awful. Keep going.
That was awful. It was dreadful. but I liked it.
Actually, if you have
appreciate it.
inspiration, you get to roll an extra die that you can add to attack rolls or ability checks or
One day, one of us will get
saves.
inspiration.
I actually gave you inspiration for doing the recap.
Oh,
That's
I didn't see
awesome.
that. Nice.
You have a D4 inspiration.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, I'm
Anyway.
sure you know what the Temple of Gond is.
No.
It's on the corner of Seawatch Street and Shark Street in the Sea Ward.
Seaward Street and Church. Gotcha.
Do hope things go fairly well in this, and I mean,
And you said, so let's recap the information. So we are looking for a nimble right, a contraption of sorts that was seen leaving the accident at the bar and seen leaving Gralhund Villa, correct?
yes.
And this nimb fellow will be able to help us track this specific nimble right.
Hopefully they'll have a way to be able to do so. Typically, most of them are kept within the House of Inspired Hands themselves until there is a parade. So if it is not in that temple, then there will be a way to find it.
They should know.
We hope.
Okay. I appreciate it. Thank you, Rhaegar.
Yes.
I'll make
Raynar.
sure to take up on this task. Raynar, sorry. I'll be sure to take on this task, Raynar. You were a good friend to us, and obviously I have some apologizing to do to the Harpers.
Yes, Mert was rather miffed.
Yeah. Well, anything in a pinch.
It seems like it played out for
Sorry
the
to
best
see.
in your hands. The only other
Excellent-
thing you might
excellent
want to
news.
take note of is now that my father is out, Lady Laurel Silverhand is the new
Oh,
Open Lord of Waterdeep.
Okay. And do you? This may be somewhat blasphemous, but don't mind. And does she have any connections into anyone in particular that I should make sure not to step on any toes of, just in case?
Connections to, I believe, the Lord's Alliance and Jalester Silvermane.
All right. Well, I appreciate it, and I'll be sure to be on it.
Yes, Jalester helped you some time ago with something.
Mhm. Well, if you need anything else from us, feel free to ask.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be we'll most likely take this upbringing in the next coming days, or possibly tomorrow, seeing as it be fit. Well, is it the afternoon right now, or is this like midday?
It's around midday.
Okay, so I'll probably take it up tomorrow, nice and early.
All right.
Good deal.
It's been a all right. Anyone have any questions? That's Thalos. I know Burai is downstairs, and I'll be sure to inform him of.
All right.
the new-
One thing I think as a team we ought to plan for is
Mhm.
let's have a plan in place for if Istrid decides to do something malicious towards us during her stay.
I'm
That
sure
we should discuss. And additionally, if those two men investigating the incident return and ask more questions, should we have a prepared response?
Well, for the most part, I'll say I just didn't recognize her, or didn't know of her, or whatever she dealt with. She just said she didn't want to be seen, and I helped with it. That's what I know of.
Surely you all
Fair.
don't mean Istrid Horn.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to be saying that. Oh man, I messed up. I forgot that there was still a person here. That was meant to be
In secret,
just
in
with
private.
the. Yeah, I'm sorry. I probably didn't even indicate where my
No.
character is in relation.
Yeah. Would there be an issue with an Istrid horn?
I mean, hopefully not in connections to the The tavern. You wouldn't want to be indebted to the Zentarium. Especially not through that one.
That is certainly not the case. It's very late. I'll see you to the door.
You'll see.
Right.
Sorry.
What?
Are we not in the tavern?
We are in the
You're
tavern.
in the
Yes.
stuff.
He's confused on why you're forcing him
above.
out.
Oh god, that's amazing.
Yeah. This is the door. He's like, all right. Well, we'll be sure to get on this shortly. Tell the what was his name? Ah, fuck. What was the guy that we sent here or sent us from the Harpers? Mertz. Be sure to tell Mertz that we will do this swiftly and quickly.
It'll because be known.
And other than that, we still got a bar to run. If you want a drink, feel free to have Burai pour you one, or the other one. Or sorry, by that I mean the ghost.
That silly old tale.
Am I liking it?
Surely you're just using magic to do that.
Oh, I didn't hear anything you said. If you did say anything, Andrew.
Oh, he said, that silly old tale? Surely you're using magic, if anything, to do that. And with that,
I
he
can
has
promise you
left
I'm
the
not.
room and...
Oh my god. Oh my god. No, I'm
He
not.
goes downstairs for a drink.
Alright. We're gonna... Yeah, I guess we're just gonna go finish up today. Call it a night and get ready to go to the temple of... Where is it? The temple of Gund or Gund.
Okay.
Gond. I think it's Gond. Oh, Triscuits. And before we close up, Love is going to look at Thalos with a absolutely belittling, upset glare.
I'm gonna change just my face into a bird.
Bah. Bah. And I'm gonna go, now, please, for the love of all that is holy, their name is Jorn for now. And by all that is within you, please refrain from discussing private tavern matters to public figures.
Swift nod.
Understood. And thank you. But yes, you are correct. We should discuss what to do about if Yorn is discovered. And from what I know, she has some connection to somewhere, to some of one of the evil, but I can't prove it. And even if it does, it has nothing to involve me. She is simply looking to hide. And thus I don't think it's illegal to house someone unless, obviously, someone comes looking for her at this door. Is that right?
There's no proof that we were aware of her identity before harboring her.
Well, other than that we're piss poor liars. Other than that, yes, you are correct.
Should I go to spider form and just hang out on her wall in her room?
That's unnecessary. I could have my imp do it and be safer.
Very well.
But regardless, I don't believe she'd be doing anything malicious to the people hiding her. Considering she knows we have absolute direct connect. We have directly talked to them. But
Now, I may be reading into this too much. It felt suspicious the amount she was willing to pay. Would those, surely, that amount of wealth could have purchased her security elsewhere. Why us in this tavern?
well, there's probably a specific reason. I wouldn't know it quite well. But as soon as we're done here, she's leaving. But other than that, I'm sure the Zentarium will have no other dealings with us. If we just keep our heads down and continue to help the Harpers. Considering we do owe them a small favor, at the least. So, but yes, I think if they show up again, we have her leave.
Now, if there is, this is outside of character, if there is an opportunity to do another campaign, I will have a more distinct voice between me, Calvin, and then whatever character.
Okay, that's fine.
I am sorry that I I understand it has to impact the game because I did say it, but that wasn't that really was like
You were out of character, but you sounded directly in character.
right.
I get you.
Like I really do just speak this way, so that's just me.
No, I get you. I try to do voices just because I'm a dork.
No, but I can see how it would actually be like
Advantageous
useful.
for you to have a separate voice.
Yeah.
Or
Right.
one could definitely sound like an inner monologue, or you as a player, where the other one could definitely only be that character.
Right. Well,
But I get you.
hopefully we recovered from that, and that guy's not super suspicious.
Well, even though he's still a friend, so I'm not sure he'll be too wary. Not to mention we're attempting to help the same guild.
Right.
Anyways, is that a good place to stop, Andrew?
Yeah, I mean, from that part, Reynard he goes down to the tap room and just makes general small talk.
Excellent.
That night, as Burai closes his eyes to sleep, just touching the coin on his ear as he generally does, just the sound of maniacal laughter that is not from the Empress.
He'll immediately open his eyes. The hell was that?
The fuck?
That sounded nothing like her.
Yeah, as soon as you sit up and your hand leaves the coin, it stops, just like mid-laugh.
Alright.
Someone's in your coin, dude.
Lord
Someone's
Zed?
in your coin. Someone out of character. So there's two people in your coin.
Sweet, now I guess I gotta make a Lord Zed now.
I mean, if she's dead, why would you still have your warlock powers?
Oh no.
Oh god damn it, I didn't think about this.
You've been
Oh shit!
You've been hornswoggled and beamed.
I'm about to become someone else's bitch.
Today, from one bitch to another, it's
There's
all
still
the same
Zed,
for Burai.
there's still Master Vile, there's still...
Oh god damn it, dude, I didn't even think about that through. Because the backstory does say that she's dead. I shouldn't have warlock abilities. That's fucking right.
Oh no.
And Love, in the middle of the night, experiences
hell.
one of those wonderful moments of sleep paralysis. He wakes up with that feeling, something heavy on his chest, unable to move.
Is this me?
No, this
Love.
is love. Me.
Oh, good. Oh, whew.
This is me, and I'm panicking.
In the corner of the room, back by the fireplace, in the flickering light of the dying embers, stands a shape that walks out ever so slightly into the light. Somewhat translucent and see-through, but it is a half-elven man. Tall, dark hair that brushes down to the shoulders, the scruff of a beard coming in from his human side. So he just looks at you as you lay there in the bed. Thank you. It is back to the way I have always wanted it.
I didn't know you had a boyfriend.
No, it's the fucking ghost! Fuck!
I could not owe you any more than to just make it perfect. And with that, he is gone.
Fucking Love is just gonna cry himself back to sleep. And he's gonna, like, hold his polyp like a dog.
Which you all hear.
Like a teddy bear.
Exactly. He's just gonna hold it.
Issued from the other side of the flue. Shut up in there!
Oh god, I already love this chick. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, my best approximation of Brooklyn.
I'd like to
Brooklyn!
say back. Sorry, Astrid.
The Beastie Boys! And yeah, he's just gonna weep softly to himself now that he's been insulted, had sleep paralysis, and had an elf talk to him as he gave him sleep paralysis. He's just gonna coddle his polyp and pray that it ends.
Look, you're not the only one sleeping bad right now.
You're right. The polyp is sleeping terribly.
At least I'm not whining like a little bitch over there.
Your girlfriend's double dead. She died in your earring.
That wasn't a woman in the earring that time.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He killed her. He killed her in the earring. Bitch double died. Killed in ghost form.
And with that, we will call an end to this evening and to this session. It's been wonderful having you all here. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for the follow, Magic Flying Moron. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We will be back here with more Waterdeep Dragonheist on Tuesday at roughly 9 p.m. Central. We had a little bit of a late start tonight. Look forward to seeing you all again. I'm going to do a little more tomorrow in Tailspire to continue building maps. It'll be great to have you all here for that and some great story time and music. Until then, see you around.